I'm doing a Minecraft mob battle with my friend, but I can craft giant mobs. I have a mod installed on the server that adds giant crafting tables, allowing me to extend the normal crafting table to make some insane custom mobs. So, Cordy, are you ready to start the mob battle?
Yes, I am, Smirky!
Alright then, let the mob battle begin! And now that the mob battle has officially started, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. And I also have another cool thing to show you, which is this button right here, which if we press it, the wall turns to one-way glass, meaning we can see what Cardi is gonna spawn in. But I have something way cooler than that, so let me show you it. So this is the ultimate crafting table, and Cardi does not have this crafting table on his side, as you can see. And this is gonna help us win pretty much all of the mob battles, since we're gonna be able to use this crafting table to craft some really big mobs. But anyways, now that I showed you what the crafting table is, let's see what Cardi is gonna spawn in for this first round of the mob battle, and then we'll craft an exact counter. And it looks like he is literally spawning in a Ferris Retnot. And if you don't know what this mob is, basically that is an indestructible night mob. And you can kind of hear Cardi hitting it right now. Basically, none of his hits are doing any damage. And remember what I said, indestructible, that basically means that this mob does not take any damage from any hits. And that also includes swords, which is not a good thing at all. But I wonder if Cardi's only going to spawn in one, because his army is going to be a lot easier to defeat if he only is spawning in one mob. And I was wrong. Cardi is literally spawning in multiple of these guys. Okay, this is not going to be good at all for us. But luckily for us, we do have this crafting table. So you know what? Why don't we start crafting up a counter for these guys? So I feel like we need to grab a few materials first. And to start off with, why don't we grab some acid and then some of these plutonium blocks and a crown. And let me show you what we're going to craft with this. So to start off, we are going to grab a few of our acid buckets and put it in here. And if you're wondering why we're doing acid, it is because acid can literally get through these mobs' giant armor. So this is going to be really helpful to have in our crafting table. And next, we are going to place down these plutonium blocks to make some giant legs. And this is going to make our mob super duper tall. And now we are going to get our fluton and start making the body of our mob. And we want our mob to be pretty huge because we want it to be kind of indestructible. So now that we have this giant big body, what we're going to do is we are going to put a crown on it to give it the royal buff. And if you don't know what the royal buff is, it basically makes it so the mob becomes way more powerful, and Cardi's mobs actually do have the royal buff. So it's good that we're actually getting that, because it should be able to do damage to these guys with its acid and with its royal buff. But anyways, now that we have this entire crafting table done, I guess we can actually grab a lever like this, place it on top, and see what kind of mob this spawns in, and let's flick it and see. And I think it did spawn something in, but whoa, look at this. So it has its really bright pink body, and then it also has like those beige blocks we're putting there, but what part of this is royal? I mean, I guess it does say Fluto Queen in the boss bar, so that does make it a lot more powerful. But I kind of want to try something out with our big crafting table, because there is a problem. I feel like this mob is a little bit too small, and you're probably wondering, how is this mob small? This mob is literally huge compared to me. Well, I mean, Cardi's mobs are also pretty huge compared to me, but we can actually do something in our crafting table to make our mob a lot bigger. And let's just try it out, because we do have a lot of crafting space to work with. So we are gonna go in the crafting table, and we are gonna grab a head and then some light blue wool, and we are gonna make a tiny person right here just to show the scale of this mob. And as you see, it's literally as big as one of its feet. So now that we have a player in here, it basically should show the crafting gods how big we want our mob compared to a player, and this should make our mob very, very big. But in that case, let's just flick the lever and see if it actually works. So let's flick it once more. And wait, look how big it made our mob. Okay, so putting the player right here actually did help us out a lot, and that is good to remember because we can use this in later rounds. But look how giant our mob is now. But anyways, I think our mob is actually ready to fight Cardi's mobs. And wait, I did not show you guys its acid attacks because, as you remember, we did place some acid buckets in the crafting table. So that is gonna help our mob a lot. But let me show you basically what the acid attack looks like. So let's grab a test subject, and I am gonna spawn a villager. And, sorry, villager, you are about to die. And look at what the mob is doing! It's literally spawning these blocks in here that are its acid blocks. And wait, it just killed that villager somehow. But basically, if you step in these acid blocks, it starts giving you some poison attacks. And let me go creative before I die. And that is gonna be very, very helpful to fight all of Cardi's mobs. But anyways, speaking of Cardi, are you ready to drop the walls, Cardi, and go to the first round of our mob battle?
Smirky, of course I'm ready, and I'm so excited for the first round because I'm totally gonna win.
Cardi, let me just ask you one quick thing. Why do you think you're totally gonna win?
Smirky, do you even know what mob I have? I have Royal Knights.
Royal Knights! Wait, let me think what kind of mobs are Royal Knights. I mean, there's like a tiny knight, and it's not like you to spawn in a tiny mob. So, did you spawn in Ferris Retnots, aka the biggest knights ever?
What, Smirky? You actually guessed it, and yes, I did, Smirky. These guys are so cool.
Whoa, okay. Well, in that case, Cordy, I'm glad I did spawn in the mob that I spawned in, because those guys are pretty powerful, and they can't take any damage, right?
Yeah, Smirky, they can't take damage.
Oh my gosh. Well, you are in for a treat, and you're about to see something that you have never seen before. And are you ready to drop the walls?
Yes, I am. Let's go.
All right, then, let's drop them now. And the walls are dropped, and your knights are now waking up, and it is time for your mobs to start taking a lot of damage. And Cordy, wait, I think it's literally doing an acid attack too, and they should start wearing away at your knight's armor very, very soon.
Wait, Smirky, it has an acid attack? Wait, that is the one counter to my mobs.
An acid attack is the counter to your mobs. Well, it's a good thing I spawned this knight in, and it looks like that one of your knights is starting to take a lot of damage. Do you hear the noises it's making?
Yes, I do it. This is definitely not a good thing.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. And you know what this big stuff is? It's not a normal block like concrete, actually.
Wait, what is it, Smirky?
This is plutonium. It's a block that this mob actually spawns in to do its acid attacks. And if you get stuck in this, Cardi, let's just say that you are gonna start taking a lot of poison and a lot of slowness.
Oh my gosh, my mob's probably gonna start taking damage.
Yeah, it should start taking damage very soon, and it's a shame the rest of your knights are sleeping.
And, Smirky, do you see my mom's at its death animation?
Wait, did it just die from all the poison? Well, I guess that's one mob down, and it's only a matter of time before my Fluto Queen goes and uses its attacks on the rest of your mobs.
Are you kidding me, Smirky? My mobs are dying. I thought they were invincible.
Cardi, they are not invincible. Nothing is invincible. Stuff is just really strong, and everything has counters. So, Cardi, you are gonna expect a lot of counters from me this mob battle.
Wait, how are you gonna spot in a bunch of counters? That is just pure luck if you do.
We'll see. And wait, what is happening? And Cardi, wait, did part of the arena literally turn into the Fluto blocks?
Yes, it did, Smirky. And what is this?
Cordy, this is the acid blocks that my mom spawns in. Wait, your mobs are literally stuck in this and they can't move in here.
They are definitely gonna die, Smirky. I'm done for.
And speaking of them being done for, did you hear that, Cardi? They all just died.
Smirky, I am so mad right now. How did I lose so badly?
Cardi, it's because you did not spawn in a super duper duper powerful mob. In next round, you need to spawn in a super duper powerful mob, and don't get mad next time you lose.
Okay, Smirky, I definitely will. Let's go.
All right, then, let's go. And now we're on to the next round of the mob battle, but do not leave because, as you saw, we can actually craft some insane stuff with our giant crafting table. But we are gonna make sure that we can craft way better things than Cardi's mobs every round. And wait, speaking of Cardi, we should drop the walls to see what he's up to. So let's press this button to see what Cardi's up to. And it looks like Cardi is spawning in these giant sea serpent monsters. Okay, these guys are actually pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure these guys can literally strangle my mobs underwater. So that is a pretty powerful attack. But we need to make something that actually can counter these guys instantly without even going in the water. And what kind of mob would that be? Let me think. So there is a few counters for water mobs. So first of all, there's ice, but the reason why we can't do an ice mob is because if we have a mob that's gonna set this all to ice, it basically has to walk over all the water, and as you see what's in the water, we do not want any of our mobs going in that. So ice is off the list. Get that out of here. And the next thing we can counter this with is fire. And fire would be good, but how is a mob gonna shoot fire in water? It's literally gonna get put out. So our best option is actually using electricity. And the reason why we should use electricity is because if we can get a mob that can literally zap Cardi's mobs from like all the way over here, Cardi's mobs are literally not gonna have a chance because they're just gonna be getting struck by a lightning thing over and over again. And that is gonna be pretty funny for one, and it's gonna be super duper powerful. And what's good about it is electricity travels through water super easily. So let's figure out how we can craft a lightning mob. And lightning isn't a block that we can grab. So let's figure out what kind of blocks we can actually use to craft this mob. So after a little bit of searching, I actually found this stuff called electrite blocks, and let's just grab a few of these and see what we can make out of this. And we should also grab a head because I feel like we can make a pretty cool electric person mob or something with this head. Anyways, let's just grab this to see what we can create. So to start off with, we are going to place this head in the middle like that. And now we are going to grab our electrite ore blocks and make a pattern around this mob like this, just to give it a little bit of protection. Now we are going to use our second thing of electrite ores and also make another pattern around our mob like this. And now we are going to use our flask of liquid electrite, which if you don't know what this is, if you splash it on yourself, you actually get electrocuted. And this should give our mob some pretty powerful electric attacks. So let's surround our mob with all of this electrite bottles like this. And let's just surround the whole crafting table with this because it should be able to make a pretty big mob if we fill up this entire thing with our electrite bottles. But I kind of want to see what this is going to turn into. So let's get out our crafting menu and actually flick this lever to see what kind of mob we spawn. So let's flick it. And what kind of mob did we spawn in? Well, I guess we'll turn around and oh my gosh, I thought that was the sun for a second, but look at this mob. What is this? Well, I mean, it says it's an electric head at the top of the screen, so I guess it is an electric mob. I mean, we did use electric stuff to actually craft it, but I kind of want to test its powers on our mobs, so I guess we'll just grab our villager test subjects. And villagers, I am sorry, let's just see what's gonna happen. It's walking over. What is gonna happen? It is literally striking it with lightning, and it's making the whole thing literally into lightning. And I think it turned my villager into a witch. But what on earth happened? It literally set my entire arena to fire. And did you hear the electricity and lightning? That is just crazy. There's literally still electricity on the ground. Okay, this mob might be a little bit more powerful than the last mob I had, and by a little bit I kind of mean a lot of it. But I think this mob is gonna be super duper good, and I think our mob army is actually ready. I don't think we need to make this mob any bigger, and we know it has some really good attacks. So anyways, in that case, since our mob is done, Cardi, is your mob army also done?
Yes, it is, Smirky, and I have some super crazy water mobs.
Some super crazy water mobs? Well, I do hear some water swishing around on your side, and I kind of wonder what you spawned in. Can you give me a hint of, like, maybe what you spawned in, what it looks like, or what it does?
Smirky, I don't want to give too many hints, but it is a little bit of a snake mob, and that's the only hint you're gonna get.
A little bit of a snake mob, Cardi. What kind of snakes are in water? Like a water snake? I don't know why a water snake would be in water. But, Cardi, so if it is a snake mob, is it an electric eel?
Smirky, I did not spawn in an electric eel. I literally spawned in a sea serpent, and I just said what I spawned in.
A sea serpent? Aren't those super duper powerful?
Yes, they are, Smirky.
And Cordy, if it's a water mob, does that mean it counters electricity?
Yes, it does, Smirky. Dang it. Yes, it does, Smirky. But of course you didn't spawn in an electric mob, right?
Yeah, of course I didn't spawn an electric mob. Anyways, are you ready to see what I actually spawned in? Why don't we drop the walls?
Yes, I am.
Alright, then in that case, let's drop the walls right now! And let's go! It looks like my mob is starting to attack your mobs, and it's doing its lightning attacks!
Wait, Smirky, you said you didn't spawn in an electric mob, but you did.
Yeah, Cardi, I kind of lied to you. I did spawn an electric mob, and it's electrocuting all the waters.
Yes, it is, Smirky.
And that means every time it strikes the water, it does damage to all your mobs. And look at the surface of the water. It's literally electrocuting, and it electrocuted me for a second. Don't go in it, Cardi.
Yeah, that is super deadly, and it's no wonder all my mobs are dying.
Yeah, Cardi, you literally only have one mob in, but wait, it grabbed my mob and it's doing its strangle attack. Like I said, come on, kill the mob quick before mine dies.
You can win this, sea serpent. You're almost there.
Cardi, I don't think it will win. It's still electrocuted, and it's only a matter of time before it dies. And wait, why did it dive into the ground?
Oh my gosh, it fell off. And Smirky, your mob was the last one standing on the arena. You definitely won.
Yep, I did definitely win, and that is so lucky I won because, Cardi, I feel like if I spawned in literally any other counter to that mob, it would have been really bad because did you see that strangle attack at the end? It literally did so much damage.
Yeah, I did, Smirky. I am so sad that I was so close to winning and I didn't.
Yeah, Cardi, you were pretty close, but I feel like you're gonna be even closer to winning next round, so make sure you spawn in a way better mob.
All right, I will. Let's go, Smirky.
All right, let's go. So we are now on to the third round of the mob battle, but do not leave because we are about to craft some insane stuff. And wait, before I drop the walls, I did want to see what's in my crafting table. And wait, it says SUB. Wait, that says sub, and that means to subscribe. So subscribe in 3 seconds if you think the mobs that we've had in this mob battle have been super duper cool. 3, 2, 1, and now you should be subscribed. Well, anyways, now it's actually time to do some even cooler mobs, but before we actually do those even cooler mobs, you know the drill. We gotta hit this button and see what Cardi's up to. And wait, Cardi is spawning in some insane mobs this round, and these are literally alpha yetis. These can break any block they want. They can even break bedrock. That is pretty much how strong they are. But these guys are actually super vicious too. I mean, you can kind of tell by their vicious red eyes and their vicious sharp teeth. I think that one's looking at Cardi to eat him as a snack. Okay, so these guys are actually a little bit dangerous, but we can make sure that we spawn in a way better mob. So you know what we gotta do now. We gotta go in our crafting table. And as you see, the crafting table is empty right now, but there is this thing spinning right here, which we're gonna use in the 4th round, so stick around for that. This is gonna actually allow us to spawn in the best mob ever. But anyways, now it's time to get crafting. And to get crafting, we are actually gonna start making our mob right now. And we are gonna make this mob huge. And if you can guess what it is by the blocks I'm placing right now, comment what you think this is, because I'm gonna give you a hint. It is the nether mob and it is white, and I mean there is only one nether mob that is white, but comment if you can guess what this is right now. And if you guessed it, I'm spawning in a ghast. And to make this ghast, we are gonna put some black concrete here for its face. And as you know, ghast kind of looks sad, so we gave it a little bit of a sad face. And now we are gonna remove some more blocks, of course, and actually start doing some insane modifiers to this ghast. So we're gonna add this red concrete kind of block and give it some cool red effects on it to make it look pretty enchanted or something like that. I don't know. I just think it looks cool, and I think the crafting table will think it looks cool too. But now we are gonna add the gas tentacles, and now we are going to add some gas tiers on the bottom layer to show the crafting table that we want our mob to have some really cool attacks. But I feel like this makes sense, and this is basically what we're going to spawn in. So let's exit our crafting table, grab a lever, and let's see what this is going to spawn in. So let's flick it. Let's just look, and wait, what is that thing? That is literally a huge ghast, and look, it even has like the red stuff we added on it. But what kind of attacks does this mob have? Well, I guess you know the drill, and this time we are gonna grab another villager, but why is this guy a scientist? What the heck? Anyways. And wait, look at this gas attacks. It's literally shooting giant fireballs at this guy. Okay, what the heck? And I think one of these days it will come and hit it. But the gas is coming closer. And wait, I wonder what kind of attacks this guy has. And wait, it's setting everything to, like, rain right now. And I wonder what kind of attack it can do. And wait, look, all the blocks just went up in the air. And wait, is that this gas attacks? I think that the rain makes all the land getting touched by it turned into this. And it's kind of destroying everything. Okay, well, this mob is really good. And I'm gonna clear the weather now because we know you're really good. And I don't want this happening anymore. But anyways, I think our mob army is done. So, Corey, is your mob army ready as well?
Sure. Yes, it is, Smirky, and I have a crazy mob this time.
Well, I'm not gonna guess what it is this time. And Cordy, are you ready to drop the walls?
Yes, I am, Smirky. I'm about to win.
Let's go then. And the walls have dropped. And Cordy, you are about to lose. And Cordy, I think all your mobs are doing is literally throwing this ice at it. And wait, I heard an explosion. What's happening?
Smirky, look, there's blocks flying everywhere.
Whoa. And wait, Cordy, it's starting to rain. Wait, you know what that means?
Wait, what does that mean, Smirky?
And Cordy, it means that all the blocks touched by the rain are getting exploded. And that's doing a lot of damage to your guys.
Smirky, you're right. Look at how much damage you're taking.
Oh my gosh, one of your mobs already on like a quarter health. And my gas is literally getting undamaged from all these attacks.
Oh my gosh, it's healing. You're right.
And it's literally killing all of them. Cordy, all your mobs are dying so quickly.
You're right, Smirky. There's only one left now.
And it's only a matter of time before this guy dies. And I think he's sitting down and crying. And wait, now he's attacking. And wait, Cordy, it's so close to falling off the edge. Come on, Yeti, fall off the edge.
Smirky, I do not want him to fall off the edge. I can't lose another battle.
And Cordy, you are about to lose another battle. See your mob self compared to my mob self.
Yes, I do. I'm about to lose. You're right.
Yep, you are right. And it's only a matter of time in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smirky, I just lost another round.
Yep, you did, Cordy. And now it is time to reset the arena and go on to the next round.
All right, Smirky, let's go.
Let's go. And now we are on to the last round of the mob battle. And as you know, the last round of the mob battles get a little bit insane. And remember to subscribe from last round too, because as you saw, we are literally only spawning insane mobs this time. But anyways, let's see what Cordy is spawning in this round. And you know what we gotta do? We gotta hit this button and see what he's spawning in past this one-way glass. So let's press the button and see for ourselves. And, what the heck did Cordy spawn in? Are these literally platypuses? Okay, these mobs are kind of derpy, and you can tell that by their eyes. It kind of looks like my face a little bit. But, why did he spawn in platypuses? And, look, there's a baby platypus right there. Well, sadly, those platypuses are gonna kind of get defeated by my mobs. And anyways, before I craft my mob, Cordy, can you just tell me what you spawned in for this round? And please say you didn't spawn in something, insane.
Smirky, I spotted the most insane mob yet.
The most insane mob yet. What does it start with and what letter does it end with?
It starts with a P and it ends with an S.
Cardi, did you spawn in a platypus?
Yes, I did.
Cardi, platypuses aren't insane. I don't know how to explain it to you. You know what? I'm just gonna get back to, making my mob right now. Give me a second. And as you remember from the round before, I said we were gonna use this thing that is actually in our ultimate crafting thing, because we have been saving this entire time. And let me show you why we've been saving it. So to start off crafting our mob, we are gonna get these guys and make some eyes with them. So let's make some eyes like this. And now we need a few other blocks, because we gotta spawn in this mob and make this mob literally insane. But instead of doing 2 eyes, I have a better idea. Instead, let's do 1 big eye with quartz and then put it all in like this, because we gotta make sure this mob is insane. now we are gonna grab a few more things. We are gonna grab some super space titanium, which is literally one of the strongest gear ever. And then we also gonna grab some void blocks too, because void blocks are also super duper insane. And we also need one last thing, which is quartz stairs for teeth. And now we can get to crafting our mobs. So we are gonna start off by putting all these quartz stairs like this. Now we are gonna start using our void blocks and make a pattern like this to spawn in our mobs. And I wonder if you can actually guess what this is. It is kind of obvious what it is, but it is gonna be super insane that we can craft this with the blocks we have. But anyways, let's fill in the rest of the crafting table, and there we go. I think it's all filled in. And now, let's see what this actually turns into. So you know the drill. We grab the lever, and then we flick it! And wait, it actually worked! Look at that guy! But we are not done yet. I know this looks insane, and we should be done, because it is not be able to kill Cardi's platypuses, and look at them waddling around. But we can make this insane one more time, because there is something I've been kind of keeping a secret from you guys. If we grab another crafting table and put it right next to it, we can actually extend our crafting table like that. And it doesn't really show it, but basically whatever we put in this one will basically add on to this mob. And remember what we did in the first round. We literally put a person right there, and you know how big that made our mob. So I feel like we should try it out with this guy and just see what happens. So you know the drill. We grab the player head and also the light blue concrete, and we are going to place it in here to actually make the Steve and compare it to this mob to show you how big it is. And for scale, I'm about as half the size of this. But if we go and actually compare this and compare this to this, it is pretty tiny. And since it's pretty tiny, let's just see what happens when we flick it once more like this. What on earth did it spawn into? Okay, we are literally not even close to being this guy's size. We could literally fit like 20 of me in its mouth. Okay, this guy is literally insane, and I think my army's ready. And Cardi, I know your army has been ready for a minute. Are you ready to drop the balls?
Yes, I am, Smirky. My platypuses are about to win.
Cardi, your platypuses are not about to win. Do you know what a platypus is?
Smirky, it's like a super dangerous animal.
Cardi, I think platypuses are literally like one of the friendliest animals ever.
Smirky, no, they're not. They're gonna win. You just have to wait and see.
Alright, well, in that case, Cardi, I'm gonna drop the walls right now! And Cardi, it's dropped, and you're about to be destroyed.
Smirky, I'm definitely getting destroyed. What do you have?
Cardi, I literally spawned in a cosmic feed, and it's just killing all your platypuses one by one, and oh my gosh, rest in peace!
This thing is so big, and oh my gosh.
And Cardi,
my platypuses.
And Cardi, wait, I'm kind of surprised your platypuses actually did 6 damage to my cosmic feed. Do you know how much 6 is to 800? It's like no damage.
Smirky, that's still better than nothing. I bet you couldn't do that much damage.
Oh my gosh, yes I could, Cardi. But, anyways, Cardi, your entire army was literally defeated by my giant cosmic feed.
Well, Smirky, how did you make it this big?
Well, don't pay attention to what's in right below you.
What is this, Smirky? You are crafting your mobs?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, and, I was kind of doing that the entire mob battle, and you were not able to craft your mobs either. I probably should have let you in on this secret.
Oh, what is wrong with you, Smirky? This is messed up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cardi. Okay, well, since I won the mob battle, I will literally give you the win if you forgive me.
Okay, I forgive you. Let's go.
Let's go. And if you enjoyed this Cardi and Smirky video, remember to like and subscribe, and you have to click the video on the screen to see some more insane mob battles. Bye.
Bye.